You can't avoid it, whether it's online, face-to-face, or even in chat. When you put people together, discussions and moods can get heated. The worst part of those arguments is that they sometimes spiral out of control and end up becoming the everlasting saga of rage and anger. It's a shame those don't come with a white giant flying dog though. If you want to build a wholesome community or are trying to manage a group of esports athletes, knowing how to manage those conflicts helps you cool things down quickly and turn conflicts into a constructive dialogue. So let's look at how you can do that. The good news is that Stephen B. Karpman gave us a very easy and straightforward way to look at the different roles in discussions or arguments in the form of a triangle called, you guessed it, the Karpman drama triangle. The drama triangle is widely used by mediators, managers, psychotherapists, coaches, and basically everybody who helps people communicate. Simply put, the drama triangle describes three roles that occur in a destructive conflict: the victim, the rescuer, and the prosecutor. Each role supports the other, so that means they need each other to exist. And unfortunately, a drama triangle forms itself a lot quicker than you think. Let's use an example to give you some more insight. Jake, John, and Judy are three gamers who like to play League of Legends together. Last night, Judy was very distracted because she was tired and had a cold that day. She told the party multiple times that she was very tired, but she had such a bad day, but only John seemed to react. After a while, Jake calls her out and tells her to shut up, stop complaining, and just play or turn the damn game off. You're ruining our rank, Jesus! After the game, Judy tells John that she is shocked by the way Jake behaved. Why is he being so rude? John takes her side and tells her she's right to feel attacked. After all, she was the one who felt bad. Jake should have just understood and kept his frustrations to himself. Can you already tell which roles are starting to form here? So now that we have an example, let's look at each role in detail and see how they connect and what you can do about it. Small disclaimer, I'm not talking about the type of victims like crime victims. Those are involuntary processes and are different from the role somebody takes up in the triangle. Poor me is a central phrase to the role of the victim. The victim in the transaction is somebody who feels or acts like the victim. They feel helpless, weak, hopeless, ashamed, and have no real intention to step out of their role or change their behavior. You'll hear a victim say things such as, "Why me? Why always me? Everybody's against me. I can't do anything right. I am a failure." They want to have a rescuer to save the day, but also need a prosecutor to kickstart the process and to allow them to be a victim. Just like Judy in our example, who feels attacked by Jake and immediately looks to John for support and help. Rather than taking personal responsibility and taking initiative to talk to Jake, she'd rather feel bad and complain to John. The rescuer is all about "let me help you," and that's not as positive as it might sound. By helping the victim, the rescuer keeps the victim dependent and doesn't allow him or her to learn on his or her own. The rescuer could say things like, "Oh, you're so right to feel sad," or "You should totally do that," or just give advice. The rescuer gets his energy from confirming the role of the victim, not from getting the victim out of the triangle. John might seem like the goody two-shoes in our example, but actually empowers Judy to stay in her role. Every time he tells her she is right to feel angry or confirms her feelings, he is helping her stay victimized. The villain in our story. The prosecutor is the critic, the angry one, and feels like the superior force in the triangle. "It's all your fault" is a catchphrase here. By taking up this role, the prosecutor allows for the victim to be victimized and to be rescued by the rescuer. You'll hear a prosecutor say things like, "It's their fault. How could they not see this? Are they that stupid?" The prosecutor actively puts blame on the victim and not on him or herself. Jake is the classic prosecutor in this example. He feels frustrated and feels superior in the discussion. It's not his fault that Judy got sick. Then she should have just set it on beforehand. Jake feels no need to look at himself, but focuses mainly on Judy. The more Judy acts as a victim, the more Jake will prosecute. So now that we know all the roles, let's look at what you can do when you get sucked into one of these triangle-shaped bundles of joy. If you are the victim, first of all, take ownership. Don't look at others for solutions. Try and adopt a growth mindset so you can see how you can use the situation to grow yourself. Focus on the part of the process you are accountable for and keep people out of it. If you're the rescuer, realize that you can't please or help everybody. Taking sides will help keep the victim and the prosecutor in their positions. Instead, try and say no more often when you feel the need to intervene in a conflict. Should you intervene, take up more of a coaching role. Challenge the victim to think about their role and how they could get into a more growth-oriented mindset. If you're the prosecutor, change the focus in your message from you to I. It takes away accusation and shows involvedness. For example, you could change "stop stealing the damn ball all the time" to "you took the ball from me in the last match, which felt frustrated to me because I felt like I could have scored." This changes your aggressive message into an assertive and respectful one. So there you have it. A short but hopefully insightful video about something we go through on a regular basis. There are always videos being added that link to this topic, by the way, like giving feedback or coaching. And for those links, make sure to check out the description or my website where everything's being centralized. As usual, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe. That's it, guys. See you guys soon. Senpai out. Bye.